Hi, Billy here from Monster Lake Ranch, where the fish are big and the West is wild. Today's lesson learned on the ranch: weaning the colts. It's time to let go. It's time to wean the colts, the ranch owner said. As a mother and one who had 2 children who didn't want to wean, I knew this was a big deal. The day began early, and the ranch cowboy and cowgirls were on the ranch to help. The herd had been carefully guided to the barn and corrals so they could wean one mama and one colt at a time. I watched as the babies took their last gulp of mama's milk, not knowing it was their last. Mama had been here before, so she seemed to be a little more relaxed with the process. I watched as Mama received a pedicure, or, as they say on the ranch, their hooves trimmed. Of course, the ranch hands looked at me when I said pedicure, and I could only imagine the laughter in their head over this crazy East Coast woman who knows nothing about ranch work. But that's okay if they laugh. I'm enjoying my own little world inside my head here on the ranch. I watched as one by one, Mama and baby colt were put into 2 different corrals to separate them forever. It reminded me of the day I left my daughter at Stetson University. She was so little, and I thought she wasn't yet ready to leave me. It turns out she was ready. Her mama wasn't. The difference with the horses and me was Mama seemed more ready, and the colts weren't. I wondered, are horses better at understanding this life cycle process more than people? As the day progressed and the work was finally done, the mamas seemed to understand it was what it was. The colts whined, whinnied, and whimpered. It broke my heart, and I had to leave the barn because my mama instincts were clicking in. I started to analyze why I felt so much pain for the colts. Some have accused me of being too sensitive or emotional at times, and I've tried to work on that, thinking it was a bad thing. However, I've also learned that being sensitive has a lot of value to life because it shows empathy, and we certainly need empathy in this very cruel world. So in trying not to overanalyze too much, yet in keeping a little of my soft heart in play, here's what I learned from the weaning of the colts. 1. When gathering the herd, you need to plan. You need to plan your route and think through days in advance of where to gather and how to gather them. You can't just wake up and decide, let's gather the herd today. You need a plan to succeed on the ranch, in business, and in life. 2. Keeping calm is a must. Horses and people have horse sense and know when experts, such as cowboys and cowgirls, are around them. Experts make people feel calm and assured that all is well and they know what they are doing. 3. Consistency is important. The mamas have been here before. They know the routine, they trust their owners, and pedicures and treats are their rewards. And once again, they are free to roam the hills without baby whining for attention or milk. 4. You'll know when it's time to let go. The colts were well fed and well taken care of by Mama and the ranch staff. They had done all they could to ensure the colts would grow up to be beautiful studs and mares themselves. The time to wean them was evident. They were getting too tall to feed from Mama's milk, and milk was not what they needed anymore, because milk is for babies. For you business people out there, there comes a time when someone you have mentored has now grown past all you can teach them. A mature boss will understand that and will help them go and grow into someone the world needs. Having them stay with you and drink milk hurts everyone, including the world. By the way, this lesson applies to parents too. So it's done. The circle of life has once again happened on the ranch. A new day will dawn. The babies will grow up. The mamas who are still able to bear children will once again grow a belly. The ranch experts will prepare for another round of life to happen on the ranch. And Billy will think of her 2 children and will see the value of letting go, because they are 2 great American citizens giving life and love to this world. Had she not weaned them, the world would have lost out on their God-given gifts and talents. This is Billy signing off from Monster Lake Ranch and leaving you with this belief. Ranch life is the best place to learn how to live in the city and how to run a business. God bless you, and God bless America.